Welcome back everyone, the time has finally come. Today I'll be reacting to Serenade by DXS. Also, first of all, I'm so sorry that I'm whispering. I also took off the pop filter of my mic so that you can hear me a little bit better, but I'm filming this very early in the morning and I can't really talk that loud right now, so I'm sorry, but yeah, we're here, and the way I have been trying to avoid spoilers for this album is actually insane. Like, I deleted TikTok this summer and I haven't been on Twitter for a few years now, so those weren't a problem, but I had to delete Instagram and Threads as well to avoid any kind of spoiler. So yeah, and I made it here without any spoilers. I don't know pretty much anything about any of the B-sides. I did hear the little snippet of Blue that they used to promote the song because it was pretty much everywhere. It was kind of impossible to escape, so yeah, I only know that part, and it's very promising. It sounds very promising, so I'm excited. But also, I have been warned that the music video for Blue is going to be very emotional, so yeah. And guys, if you're not on Patreon, you probably don't understand the amount of times that I've been crying because of 17 in the past 2 weeks. It's actually, I don't know, it's insane at this point and kind of embarrassing. I mean, not that it's embarrassing to cry, but the amount of times that I've been crying is embarrassing. Just get it together, girl. But anyway, let's go. 오, 내 camera POV.
일단 벗어날게요. 떨어져! 빨리 가, 빨리! 가야 돼! 가야 돼요! 하얗게 메마른 너의 그 표정에 한없이 멀어진 하루를 물을 때 대답도 없이 이어진 침묵이 마주온 우릴 기어이 삼킨 뒤에
the PTSD.
곁에서 깊이 잠기고 있어. 그토록 찬란한 모습들이 모두 다 어디로 바랜 건지 차오르는 감정에 너무 휩쓸려 버린 듯해. 여전히 난 여기에 Still I love you.
Wow.
Without you.
Guys, there are so many things that I want to talk about right now. But I'm gonna do it later.
새빨간 거짓말들로 괜찮다 웃어 보여도 이미 다 투명해진 내 맘 따위.
Oh my god, guys, the acting. That was so simple but so powerful.
그려지지 않아 더 이상 우린 어디쯤에 멎을까. Still I love you. Without you. 네 곁에서 멀리 나 홀로 깊이 falling blue. 애써 너를 향해 뻗어본 손끝이 흩어진 물결은 너의 그 모습이 I'm blue.
상현아!
난 그렇게 한없이 falling in your blue. 홀로 눈을 맞추고 사랑해도 애써도 You didn't come back to me.
The fear and anxiety that you feel in those moments is something so undescribable. This one is hitting way too close to home.
왜 전화를 안 받아?
면접 보러 간 거 아니었어?
오직 메아리만 love you, love you. Without you,
괜찮아.
without you. 네 곁에서 멀리 나 홀로 깊이 falling blue. 이젠 돌이킬 수 없는 그 마음이 더는 외면할 수 없는 이 순간이 I'm blue, falling in blue. 난 그렇게 한없이 falling in your blue.
Oh, they know. They know. I actually think that doing those breathing exercises kind of helped. They kept me from sobbing. But yeah, this one hit way too close to home, and you know what it captures perfectly is that devastating kind of pain that you go through when you lose someone who is struggling mentally. That constant fear and anxiety that they might be hurting themselves when you're not there. It's portrayed so accurately in this music video that it's honestly so hard to watch. And honestly, this is me oversharing with the internet once again, but it kind of feels unavoidable with a story like this. If you relate to it, you will feel every single emotion that the characters are going through. And honestly, I in my life have been on both sides of the situation, and I have to give massive credit to the actors because they portrayed what DK and Seungkwan were conveying vocally so in a way that was so raw and realistic. The acting alone gave me goosebumps. They were incredible in their performances. Even the smaller scenes where you think you shouldn't be thinking too much about them, there are so many of them in which like you understand what is going on in that character's head just by looking at the actor, which is what an actor should do, but the way that they did it was so realistic, especially that bathroom scene. Not even the shower scene, but the bathroom scene in which the girl is looking at herself in the mirror, like she meets her eyes in the mirror and she kind of realizes what's going on. She realizes that she's exhausted, she's tired, she can't do this anymore, and that she's basically losing herself. Like it's almost like she's not even recognizing herself while she looks in the mirror. And I don't know, that was such a powerful scene. The director and the whole production team deserve so much recognition too, because every little detail felt so deliberate. Like it really shows how much they truly and deeply understood the story and how they wanted to tell it. I cannot remember everything I want to say right now, like everything I wanted to say before. I cannot remember it right now. So let's just rewatch. Oh, here already I wanted to say that the camera POV was such a great choice because the whole story is told by her perspective, you know? So we don't, like, we only see what he's going through her eyes, but in the, like, at the beginning we can see what he went through at the time through his own eyes, like almost literally. So yeah, that was a incredible choice.
괜찮습니다. 벗어나야 됩니다.
괜찮아요.
일단 벗어날게요.
Oh, also here I was kind of confused at first. I thought that this is what is happening now, and then we go back into the flashback and this was actually the girlfriend, but then I understood what was going on. So why am I doing this to myself though? Why am I rewatching this now? The acting is phenomenal though. See, I was talking about this scene. Like you can see, he's half in the shadow and half lit up by the sun. I don't know. Oh god, when you know the things that can trigger someone's trauma, you're always so aware of them, you know, when you're with them but also when you're not with them. It's always such a prominent thought in your mind. Oh. Oh, also, I wanted to talk about the introduction of the new guy, but there's something else that I want to say, so I'm going to talk about it later. And here, the colors, I think that again, I don't know if I'm over analyzing this, but when she's with him, as I said before, she has some warm toned kind of clothes, but then there's always some blue in her, and then you can see that she was probably traveling from her house to her university or whatever that is, and she was wearing blue, but then she's now having fun with her friends and she's only wearing red. So that says a lot, I think, and I hope that that was a deliberate choice because wow.
차오르는 감정에 너무 휩쓸려 버린 듯해 여전히 난 여기에 Still I love you.
This is what I wanted to talk about regarding the introduction of the new guy. When he first was introduced, I was kind of confused. But yeah, I'm so glad that they didn't introduce him to symbolize her cheating on her boyfriend, because she found something new that doesn't hurt her. Like I'm really glad that that's not the direction that they took. But he kind of served as a eye-opener. Sometimes when you're stuck in a situation, you just need that one thing or that one person or that one situation that just opens your eyes, and it lets you see what life could be if you let go of that thing that is hurting you, no matter how much you love that thing. And yeah, but I also loved how well the music video is going with the lyrics. Again, they introduced a new guy, but then the scene goes back to her boyfriend and the lyrics are saying, "Still I love you." So I just think that that was so well done. It really feels like you're in her ad, and wow.
Without you 네 곁에서 멀리 나 홀로 깊이 falling blue 애써 너를 향해 뻗어본 손끝이 흩어진 물결에 너의 그 모습이 I'm blue falling in blue 난 그렇게 한없이 falling in your blue 새빨간
Oh, this scene.
거짓말들로 괜찮다 웃어 보여도
Like, oh, she catches her own gaze in the mirror and she's like, who is this person? Who is this person? Like, there's so much in this 3 seconds scene. Oh, wow.
네 눈에는 적조차도 없겠지 Baby 내일이 난 그려지지 않아 더 이상 우린 어디쯤에 멎을까 Still I love you Without you 네 곁에서 멀리 나 홀로 깊이
And with DK and Sungkwan's voices, like, oh, I want to talk about that as well, but oh my god. Oh, this scene, guys. I don't know why I'm watching this. Like, truly, like, what you feel in those moments where, like, when you think that the other person is doing something to themselves, it's like time stops and you feel all of the muscles tense in your body and like you cannot think straight. You can't think straight. Like, that's, oh, sorry, that's all that's going on in your head. And oh, she portrayed it so perfectly, so perfectly.
왜 전화 안 받아?
너 면접 보러 간 거 아니었어?
오직 메아리만 love you, without you, without you.
Like, that was truly the moment in which you can see everything that is going on in her mind. Like, she's worried, but she's also tired. Like, her expression says so much. She's like, I'm exhausted, I can't do this anymore, but also, are you good? Are you okay? She's still worried because she still loves him, but she's tired. Oh. And I mean, it's not just her, it's also him. Like, it's hard to leave, so it's hard on her, but it's so hard to let go. So hard to let go for the person who is struggling. Oh. This was a fucking masterpiece, guys. A masterpiece. Yeah, I don't think I want to rewatch the ending though. No, thank you. Talked about pretty much everything, I think, that I wanted to say about the music video. The only thing that I wanted to add is that I really respect the decision of DXS to not appear in the music video. I think it was such a strong decision not to, and it really shows the trust that they had in the song, in the actors, and in the audience to understand this correctly, and they didn't want to add anything else to, like, anything distracting to the narrative, which I can only applaud them for, because this turned out a masterpiece, truly. And sound-wise, it's just as devastating as everything else. I think I already knew that kind of from that little part that I heard on Instagram of the song, but yeah, I mean, the soundscape was just structured in a way that pulls every ounce of drama out of the melody, and they just sounded incredible. Their voices melted together so naturally. Yeah, anyway, let's move on. Next up we have Rockstar, DXS. Yeah, I don't think I'm in the emotional state right now to listen to like 4 more songs, I don't know, and talk about them.
One eternity later.
함께했던 매 순간 그 모든 기억은 so bright. 많은 시간 속을 달린 너와 나 많은 게 달라진 것 같지만 여전히 변함없는 것은 나만의 하늘 위에 뜨는
This feels so DK. Oh wait, I love that. Wow. Love that.
백한 번째의 봄을 맞이하고파 그때도
His voice almost became the fucking guitar. They sound the same.
지나 백한 번째의 봄을 맞이하고파 그때도
DK! Insane. Woo!
내 세상에
Damn!
내 세상에 너 유일한 rockstar 모든 날들이 아름다워 우린 오늘도 두 눈을 맞춰 이대로 빛나줘
Wow! I really didn't expect for DK to take this direction for his solo, but I'm so glad he did because it suited him so well. And I must say that the first thing that this reminded me of, probably lyric-wise, is A Shining Star by Vernon from Happy Birthday. They're very different sonically, but for me these two songs just sit at the same table, and I hope you can see my vision here, but yeah. Anyway, musically I love this from start to finish. The instrumental is so clean and so vibrant, and I loved the choice of synths in here because the synths are like, they lean more into that 80s synth pop kind of influence, but the rest of the song is very pop rock. So I don't know, I love the balance. Also love the message. It's rooted in gratitude and, you know, having that kind of appreciation for a person that makes the most mundane things feel very special and very meaningful. And there's always such a beauty in that simplicity, and that was very beautifully portrayed in the lyrics. But DK's voice, guys, oh my god, I loved it so much. I think that this tone of his is the one that suits him most naturally. I adore him in slow emotional ballads, but I think that songs like this are where his voice just shines the most. For me, personally. Personal opinion. But yeah, I can just picture him singing this with the brightest smile on his face. And that energy just comes through so naturally with this song. I don't know. And also, just because he's not singing a ballad doesn't mean that he's holding back vocally. Like, his technique is on full display here. And yeah, I love this. It was unexpected, but I'm very happy about this. Like, it reminds me of the decision of the decision that he decided to take on Happy Birthday with Happy Virus. Even though they're two very different songs, they kind of also remind me of each other. So yeah, wow. Also that guitar, guys, that guitar, insane. And the part where he does the high note with the guitar, like, they literally just melt into each other. They seem like the same instrument. It's crazy. Anyway, let's get to the next one, which is Guilty Pleasure. Jazzy. Woo! DK.
좀더 다가가고 싶은 맘을 아는 채로 한 걸음 뒤로 물러서 난 Yeah, 커져가는 wish, love so bittersweet 전하지 못할 혼잣말을 해 헛된 희망이 표류하고 있어 습관이 된 dream, yeah 숨겨진 서류에 실어둔 my love I never stop 너란 track Wait a minute, 애써 감춘 진심들 stop 이끌려 너란 track Wait a minute, 애써
Oh my god!
감춘 진심들이 깨어나는 beside track 지워지는 fake up and come 환상들이 blow my mind just stuck in my head 잘못된 걸 알아도 거부할 수 없는 guilty pleasure love
Yo! they put fucking crack in this song.
Stop. Wait a minute, yeah. 이 분위기에
성관.
벌써 내 머릿속에서 yeah. 널 향한 감정들이 파도처럼 밀려올 때 아닐 걸 알면서도 욕심을 내 희미한 기댈 또 헤매 yeah. Wanna get close to you 자꾸만 다르게 이해되는 words I'll never stop
Goodness me.
더 빠져들게 해 Wait a minute 애써 감춘 진심들이 깨어나는 비쌀 track 너로 채워지는 fake 아픈 꿈 환상들이 But my mind's stuck in my head
God, this is so addicting.
환상들이 But my mind's stuck in my head 잘못된 걸 알아도 거부할 수 없는 guilty pleasure love 지금껏 네가 알던 것과는 전혀 다른 truth
와.
그냥 솔직하게 보여주고 싶어져 난 결코 너의 앞자리에 애써도 닿을 수가 없는 채로 어둠 속에 흐른 빛에 점점 내 안에서 번져 Wait a minute 애써 감춘 진심들이 깨어나는 비쌀 track 너로 채워지는 fake 아픈 꿈 환상들이 But my mind's stuck in my head
Ah. Oh my god, DK.
거부할 수 없는 guilty pleasure love Guilty pleasure love 겁 못할 guilty pleasure love
I don't know what they put in this song, but it's so fucking good. Finally, a jazzy R&B kind of song for the vocal unit, even if it's just the two of them. But yeah, hearing them in their lower registers like this was so satisfying, and they sound so rich and so full. The instrumental is insanely good. Like, it truly just want to makes you get up and dance. It's so good. It's so good. And also, is it just me, or does this give like old 17 vibes? Not that they ever did something that sounds like this, but the vibes that it gave me, it's like old 17. Does that make sense? Is it just me? I don't know. Yeah, I loved it. It's playful, a little cheeky, very charming, and I'm obsessed. Also, their voices, guys. Like, especially at the end when they take turns with doing like their runs in the back as ad-libs. First Seungkwan and then DK. Oh, they sound incredible. They sound absolutely incredible. This might be my favorite so far. I don't know, because Blue is beautiful, but at the same time, I can't just listen to that song normally. Like, that's just not gonna happen. I'm not gonna listen to that song every day or put it in my everyday playlist. That's just not happening. Rockstar was really good. It was really good, but I think that Guilty Pleasure right now takes first place. Oh, anyway, let's move on. Next up, we have Silence.
알겠어 너의
Oh.
맘도
We're back into ballads. I'm scared now.
그 침묵의 의미도 순간 애틋한 이런 맘도 삼켜야지 이 미련도 항상 나누던 일상이 사라져
Seungkwan.
텅 빈 공백만 맴도는 내 숨결 나의 품 안에서 숨을 잃어가 더 기력조차 없는 헛된 욕심들 한 번 더 입 맞추고 가진 이유로 붙잡아도
Wow.
다른 이 끝에선 어쩔 수 없단 걸 알았어 알겠어 모두 꽉 채운 달력한 칸 우릴 기념하던 패스워드 아마도 오래 그대로일 홀로 가된 언젠가 한숨 섞인 너의 숨결이 날 조여와
is this song going? Oh my fucking god! Guys, what the actual fuck was this song? I take back what I said about guilty pleasure. This is my favorite. This is my absolute favorite. I don't know what just happened. Oh, I love when a song keeps surprising you. Like when you don't know where it's taking you, but you're so locked in that you're sitting on the edge of your seat for the whole time. And this song does exactly that. Like it keeps shifting in such unexpected ways. At first, when it starts, you think it's gonna be a very normal slow ballad, like the piano just sets the tone beautifully, but then when the beat kicks in, it takes you on a completely different journey. It's, I don't know, it was such an experience. Like this song was such an experience. I think that DK and Seungkwan were just meant to sing together in this lifetime. Seungkwan's voice just drowns you in his emotions when he sings, and DK's voice, on the other hand, just feels like a lifeline, like something that you cling to stay afloat. And while they just sound amazing on their own as individual vocalists, I think that when they sing together they find that perfect balance. And I don't know if I'm putting this correctly into words and if you can understand what I'm saying, but they make you sit in that in between where you can feel the emotion but you also feel uplifted. And yeah, I just think that they were meant to sing together in this lifetime, and I'm so glad that they are, because they can gift us music like this. And this was stunning in a way that is hard to put into words. Lyrically, my favorite line is probably that short word goodbye. How on earth am I supposed to say it, or something like that. I think it encapsulates the meaning of the song in just one line. You know, that moment where you know you have to let go, but at the same time you can't find the strength and will to do it. And yeah. Also, it's a line that could very represent the internal turmoil of the girl in the music video of Blue, if you think of it that way. But yeah, this was just stunning. Like a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Probably my favorite piece so far in the album. But anyway, let's go. Next up we have Dream Serenade, Seungkwan solo. Let's go. This is like almost 5 minutes long.
같은 꿈속에서 만나 수없이 서로 건넸던 인사 눈을 떠보면 고요히 떠오르는 예뻤던 모든 날들 햇살을 닮았던 너의 미소는 슬픔도 별것 아니게 나를 안아 나 비로소 이제 알 것 같아 얼마나 아름다웠는지
Not again.
꿈에서
stop, stop, stop.
기억은 바람 속에 흩날리고 너와 걷던 이 거리를 홀로 걸어 나 비로소 이제 알 것 같아 얼마나 아름다웠는지 꿈에서라도 전하고 싶어 넌 내게 빛이었다고 가끔씩 힘이 들 때면 가려진 기억 속에 푸르게 빛나는 그때의 우리가 들려주는 사랑이란 노래 기억할게
Oh my god.
널 대신하지 못하지만 어딘가에서 웃고 있을 널 그려보면 난 괜찮아 나 이제야 알 것만 같아 사랑이라는 말 꿈에서라도 전하고 싶어 넌
The shock just pushed back my tears. Oh my god. Seungkwan. I think this is one of the most insane vocal performances of his. Oh my god. Like, I just love how it builds. Unlike Silence, this one builds a lot more slowly. It lets you sink in with the emotions deeper and deeper so that the last release just feels more impactful and it hits so much harder. Oh my god, that bridge is insane. And honestly, that's something that I really, really appreciate about Seungkwan as an artist. The attention that he puts into bridges in an era of music in which they are slowly disappearing, you know, songs are becoming shorter and shorter. This was almost 5 minutes long. The bridge had so much attention to it, you know. You can see that the whole song just was waiting for that final release that was the bridge. And that's something that Seungkwan does very much in his solos. And I always appreciate it very much because they're just stunning. They're just absolutely stunning. And I mean, regarding the meaning, I think that my favorite lyric is, even if only a dream, I want to tell you that you were lied to me. And listen, I don't know if this song was written due to an heartbreak from a significant other, or if this is another song that is dedicated to Moonbin. I think only Seungkwan and the people close to him will know. Who knows? But the reference to the color blue, I think it was in the bridge or at the start of the bridge, kind of made me wonder if it's the latter, you know, if it's a song dedicated to Moonbeam. I don't know. Like referencing the color blue in an album where you have a song like Blue with that meaning and that, I don't know. I guess we'll never know. It's just speculations. I mean, unless he tells us, but for now it's just speculations. But more than anything, I think this made me wish all the happiness in the world for him, because he deserves every single ounce of it. And every time he has a solo, I feel like he always takes the sad route, and I kind of understand him, because that's probably his way of getting through coping with the sad stuff in his life. So I really get that. But yeah, I don't know, every time I hear him sing, I just wish he could be the happiest person alive. I don't know, because as you know, like, Seungkwan was my first introduction to 17. He was the main reason why I got into 17 in the first place. Oh my god, I can speak. But yeah, I have a special attachment to Seungkwan, and like, first I fell in love with his personality and then with his voice, and it still boggles me, and it's just mind-blowing how the two are so different. Like, the two things are so different. You have this bubbly, chaotic guy, funny guy on the outside who has a very deep word inside him, and he always conveys that word with his words in songs or with his voice in songs. And yeah, he does it in a very hauntingly amazing way. Also, I didn't even really talk about his voice, but I loved how he went a little bit on his lower register, and how much his voice seems to be matured, both like tone-wise and just like his voice, but also technically. Like, I don't know, again, I feel like this is one of his best vocal performances ever. This song was just stunning. Anyway, let's move on. We have the last one, which is Prelude of Love. Let's go.
알람보다 더 먼저 떠진 눈 내겐 기적 같은 일이야 어제 다른 놈 새로 꺼낸 셔츠 괜히 웃음이 새어나와 널 보러 가는 길 가벼운 걸음에 피어난 꽃잎이 사랑이란 말하고 있어 내 맘엔 더딘 시계 위를 서성이다가 쉬지 않고 정각으로 달려가 멈출 수가 없는 발걸음은 내게로 데려가 저 불어오는 새로운 멜로디와
Oh my god.
리듬에 맞춰서 구른 발소리가 세상을 울리며 너를 기다려 Like a prelude of love 틈을 뒤집고 나를 채우는 너에 대한 모든 생각들 걸음 따라서 커지는 선율이 내 맘을 두드리고 있지 널 보러 가는 길 가벼운 걸음에 피어난 꽃잎이 사랑이란 말하고 있어 내 맘엔 더딘 시계 위를 서성이다가
This is so cool.
정각으로 달려가 멈출 수가 없는 발걸음이 내게로 데려가 기꺼이 너를 기다리는 모든 순간이 그 자체로 아름다워
Wow, so fun.
스쳐 지나갔던 많은 이름과 홀로 걸었던 이 같은 거리가 마치 기적처럼 어느 한순간 날 떠올리잖아 저 불어오는 새로운 멜로디와 리듬에 맞춰서 부른 발소리가 세상을
Okay.
울리며 너를
production-wise, this might be my favorite instrumental in the album. It was so cool. I loved the instrumental so much, and after all the emotional stuff that they made us go through with all the songs in this album, I love that the album ends on a happy note. Honestly, I can just imagine this being performed in a concert, you know, seeing carrots waving their light sticks and just singing along. I think this is a song that belongs in a crowd. It just screams youth and freedom, and I really loved this one as an outro. It doesn't try to outdo the songs that came before. It's, I don't know, it lifts you up and he sends you off with a smile, and I don't know, that's probably a very 17 thing to do in an album, so very expected, but yeah, wow. This album really did not disappoint. It gave everything that I was expecting from our two main vocalists and somehow still managed to surprise me. It's such a well thought mix of genres, and they deliver each one with the level of care that you would expect from someone who really knows what their voice is capable of and what they want to do with a certain project. You can definitely tell that there was a lot of work put into this, and I don't know, I'm just in awe of Sungkwan and DK, honestly. Like, you can tell they put their soul into this project. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow or on Sunday on Patreon, or next week here on YouTube. I mean, we know the schedule by now. Anyway, bye bye.